Hello there today. Today we're gonna discuss a very funny and interesting, news. According to the next transfer target of Manchester United, which could be Diego Simeone from Atletico, has already, Atletico Madrid has already sent warnings, to his coach because after the return of, summer return of Antonio Griezmann, his importance at Atletico Madrid has decreased a lot. And because of that, he has been sending warnings to his manager, that if he does not get game time, if he does not get importance, he will consider a move to Manchester United. So before you ask what's going on, Manchester United has been struggling with the concept of, having a midfield, having a good defensive midfield, having a CDM, having an attacking midfielder, having, a defensive midfielder, having some, good defensive midfield play for a long time. And we have seen this, in the era of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who has suffered so much, even with players like Ronaldo, Sancho, Van de Beek, Fred, Greenwood. He was not able to rotate them properly, and we were stacked with attack, but we had a very, very weak middle part, a midfield and a weak defense. This is something I'm always confused. Why is that Harry Maguire plays so well for the English national team, but when he comes to United, I mean, it's like a different player. It's like a different planet. If you want, you can tell me why that happens. I have no idea why that happens. So yeah, Manchester United are monitoring the situation of Atletico Madrid right now. And I mean, and yeah, Manchester United are currently monitoring the situation of Atletico Madrid forward Joao Felix, whose future right now seems to be very bleak. The Portuguese became Atletico's record club signing in the summer when they landed him an eye-catching £113 million deal from Benfica. Now age 22, the forward has netted just 20 goals in 87 appearances for Diego Simeone's side and has failed to nail down a regular starting spot. So the player they're aiming for right now is Atletico Madrid signing, which is Joao Felix. So Jaoa Felix has started just 3 La Liga matches and has not been involved in either of, or most of the competitions, of Atletico Madrid's last 2 Champions League games, including this week's win at Porto. While he and his teammates were given the day off after the match, Joao stayed in Portugal to go back to Lisbon to watch Benfica, with comments that fueled rumors he was not happy in the Spanish capital. So do you think Joao Felix would be a good signing for Manchester United? Joao Felix has struggled a lot to, adapt to Diego Simeone's side. So this is where it all started, and it's good to see the fans. I'm sorry I made some mistakes in the beginning of the video. So basically, Joao Felix is fed up with Diego Simeone's side from Atletico Madrid, and he's saying, I miss Benfica, it's good to be home. As per the Spanish radio and media outlets, the player is desperate to leave Atletico Madrid right now because of not being in form, because of losing game time, because of losing all these issues and transfer chronicles. He is now facing a very difficult time at Atletico Madrid. The return of Griezmann especially has ensured that, that Joao Felix, he's literally replaced. Now he is on the bench. Reports in Spain and United are one of the 4 clubs in the running, to sign the players. Other big clubs, United is just one of them. You have other big clubs like Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, who are dying to sign him right now. So basically, when asked directly about the Portuguese forward's importance to Atleti in the match, Simeone responded, "We are a team, not just one player." I think that is a very cold response. Even though Simeone, they're doing really well, they are basically, they are, I think they're destroying an informed player right now. because he's in form right now and they're destroying him. We are a team, not just one player. Without desire, talent is not enough. We seek to have the desire to achieve our goals, and the natural talent that all our players have allows us to do that. And Joao is very important player for our team, and he will surely do very well from here to the end. Speculations over the forward's future intensified when he entered a goal drought at the end of February last season, angrily shouting shut the hell up after the goal. Although it is unclear who he was shouting that at. Simeone said after that frustration was normal for someone who had not scored for some time, before also adding that he wanted to have footballers who rebelled. Speaking in the aftermath of those comments, the players replied, without the desired talent is not enough. So maybe that was added to him. There are a lot of examples of players who are very talented but lack something to make them to the top, and I don't want to be one of them. So I try to put my talent and my commitment at the service of my team. The 21-year-old basically remains many years from his reaching his potential peak right now, and he is struggling in the football world to adapt. It appears increasingly likely that he is now being targeted by the different players in the Premier League who are basically trying to target him and trying to take him. Clubs like Arsenal, clubs like Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, because he's a very, very young striker, good striker in form who can be a big asset. And if Man United have a coach like Erik Ten Hag in the future, then he will definitely be able to, hold on to the legacy of Man United. And with these new players, these new kind of players with us, we will definitely be able to, motivate us to greater heights. That's what I think right now. So yeah, that's a sure shot, So that is one of the sure shot, transfers that we might aim for. And I agree that's a very good decision. So that's my point of view. If Man United do go for him, I think that would be a fantastic, transfer. That would be a fantastic, approach. Because we need players who are young, because we are gonna have CR7 for a few more years. Then we need young players. We need young players to come inside our squad. To train with Ronaldo, to train with one of the best, and then to learn from him. And because that's Ragnick's style, and United are trying hard to get a coach like Erik Ten Hag up onto the field, up onto our basically playing style, but it's unlikely, or nobody knows if the transfer will be possible or not. But recently Erik Ten Hag has expressed a lot of interest to be the coach of Manchester United indirectly. And he has also directly said he always wanted to be a coach of a big club as Manchester United. And even if that is not possible, doesn't mean, his life and his career will lose value. So in that case, we definitely can identify and will acknowledge these issues right now. So tell me if you think, Jaoa Felix will be a good transfer. And for more news and views till today, take care.